Brenson looked over at me and said, "Caleb, how long do you think it would take until we could catfish Max?" And I was like, I think we could catfish him for sure.
This girl just saved your snap in chat. She asked for your snap. Do you want her? I'm like, is she attractive? And he's like, yeah.
Hi, I'm Evan.
Caleb,
My name is Max.
My name is Tanner. The one and only Nicholas John Schrader. I live at 1.244 MOD Drive.
The one, the only, take care, guys. Okay.
And we're your local teens.
hello, welcome to season 2, episode 25 of Your Local Teens.
25.
Sure, 25.
25.
Like Evan said. We had a vlog drop last week.
I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was
How did
pretty
you guys
good.
thought?
It's decent.
I wasn't very much in it, so it might not be the best because
Yeah.
I wasn't in it.
We need to. It was our first time ever really vlogging anything, obviously, and so I kind of struggled to, I gotta record everyone at each part and make it look how I kind of want to, and so we will have someone record everyone's stuff.
I think I can do that because I'm only doing one of them.
Yeah, and then another thing, you gotta let us know when you're gonna throw, because discus or shot put, discus, whatever, they go on all day long,
Yeah.
and so it's like, well, when's Tanner coming? But Max feels left out because
Good.
How's golfing
Stinky
been, Max?
golfer.
Well, we had tryouts
Did you
What's
make the
today?
team?
Monday. Yeah, I made the team. I didn't have to try out because I'm just freaking prime Tiger Woods like that. No, I'm kind of bad. But
Same, brother.
the weather was really good last week, but this week it's bad. So we're not going to the course till tomorrow. So we're just on the sim and doing rules today and yesterday. So that's kind of boring, but I won the closest to the pin competition yesterday on it. So
Cool.
Any new golfers out?
yeah, one late in
Third?
Yeah. He's alright. He's like all the other 8th graders.
Our boiler got fixed today, so
Yeah.
we didn't have to take a cold shower after Exos,
I
which
still
was
took a
nice.
cold shower because I go to a different shower than them guys.
And it was still kind
easier.
of cold because everybody used up the hot water.
Yeah.
But it is now toasty in this room.
Yeah.
It's very
Feels
toasty.
good.
it was kind of cold in the school for a little while.
Yeah.
Yesterday. it
Dude,
was
that
cold in school.
thermometer up on the track said it was only 70 degrees in the gym.
Well, that's today. It got
was
down
like
to 64.
65,
Yeah,
yeah.
65.
Really? That's a little chilly.
So it dropped 5 degrees in our school until we got the boiler fixed.
Well, and that gym's usually hotter than
Oh,
the
they
rest
ran
of
out
the
of
school.
propane. Yesterday is why it was cold.
No, really?
Yeah.
I saw the propane.
Yeah, it's 'cause
It was
they ran out of
53
Which,
at like 7.
I'm not really surprised that they ran out of propane when
It's
there's a lot
leaking.
of leak out
It's
back.
leaking.
It leaks out there, and then
Do you not smell it every time we walk by?
and then in the one room I do my chemistry in, I'll walk in there and it'll be like 85 degrees on the thermostat,
Jeepers.
and you can just turn it down, but
Where?
people turn it up to 85 in the special ed room.
Why?
Because they like it.
Toasty.
Toasty in there, I guess. But yeah, not surprising that they ran out of propane.
Propane.
now.
Probably use a lot more propane than you think, though.
Yeah.
As you guys can tell, we don't really have a
Main topic.
Yep.
Yeah, we're plumb out of ideas. We're canceling your local teams. We're out of ideas.
I think
That's a
one of
lie. Evan's lying.
I think one of these.
clickbait.
What's that? We're canceling your local
Check.
teams.
That would be
We're
some
straight
clickbait.
up out of ideas. Like Jeremy Wade when he canceled River Monsters because he caught all the big fish.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
That's
just
how you know you made it.
running out of massive freshwater fish to catch.
That's why you go genetically mutate your own fish. You put them in rivers.
There needs to be,
Evan has been reading a River Monsters book.
yeah.
During the track meet, last track meet I brought a River Monsters book. I picked up where I left off from Sioux Valley because I brought that same book to read in Sioux Valley. I was on the alligator guard. That is a good chapter.
Did you guys ever watch Mountain Monsters?
That's
That
a
show's
funny
so
show.
So scripted.
It is
So
so fake.
stupid, but
Willie!
it's so funny. Willie, no!
No. Have you seen Mountain Monsters?
think so.
It's so good.
It's like when we were 4, we were deathly scared of it.
Oh.
But now you can tell like it's just fully scripted.
You never see the monster. The trap always goes off, but it always breaks out.
There's always some scary, stupid house in there
Yeah.
at some point.
And at
And
some
always
point,
some creaky noise.
and always at some point, like one of them falls or something.
And then one of
and
them gets
shoots
nose-
their gun by
One of them
accident.
I
gets
just tripped over a
nosebleed or
stick.
something.
Yeah, I remember watching that. Like, what's his face? Just got a nosebleed
Like
out
Jeff or whatever.
out of nowhere.
I watched my big thing when I was a kid. I watched Ultimate Survival Alaska.
Oh yeah.
So in Ultimate Survival Alaska, they get a bunch of people together, and the whole point is that they have different means of transportation. So like one team goes on like a kayak, and one team goes on horseback, and one team goes on like ATVs or something, and they have to go through complete Alaska wilderness, like for however far. And there's this one dude on the horse team who was real country.
He's a real country boy.
And he was pretty cool, pretty funny guy. I always remember thinking.
My show, me and Luke's show back in the day. I don't know what it was actually called, but to Luke it was called Mookie Copy Casa.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Mookie Copy Casa. And basically it was Wipeout, but
Japanese or
yeah,
what?
Japanese.
Oh,
And so there was
I've
just
seen clips of that.
absolutely zero safety standards whatsoever. So it was just people just boom, just getting not blown up, but like people just falling. And the commentators, it's like dubbed, but it's not really dubbed. So it's like two white guys talking over it, just saying the most outlandish stuff. Dude, go to show. I don't know what it's called. It's called.
Mookie Kapakasa.
No, that's not what it's called. Like if you search Mookie Copy Casa, you will not find it. But that's what Luke called it.
It's
So,
funny.
dude,
Ethan and I
back in Iowa.
I don't remember what show. Oh, I remember what show we used to watch. I forgot what streaming service it was, but we used to have it on the Wii, out of all things.
Netflix.
But
was on the
Ethan and I, we used to watch the old Yu-Gi-Oh show. We watched Yu-Gi-Oh on the Wii. I remember that was some prime show stuff, dude. When you break out Exodia, you know, dude, that was crazy. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. I still got like some old Yu-Gi-Oh cards lying around the house.
Evan was an anime kid.
I was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I like that stuff back in 4th grade. But I've grown out of it now. I'm a genuine country boy now.
Genuine. No, I'm very.
Now we're
I
on
love
the-
awkward silence.
It's a staple of your local teams.
It really is at this point.
If we don't have a or Tanner beatboxing, if we don't have an awkward silence, send help.
Start rapping.
How long do you think you
Thicker
could?
than a Snicker. Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
Just stop.
Inside joke.
Cancel
Dude,
that joke. Cancel.
Do not cancel me. That was a Caleb reference, all right? Don't cancel me.
So, Max, you're gonna do something embarrassing at one point, and I will make. Dude, Sophia, bro.
No.
Sophia.
All right.
How's Sophia doing lately?
Dude, all right. No, we can actually tell this story.
Background
Yeah, no, we can
context.
tell the story.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing illegal happened.
Nothing illegal happened.
Only
So it was just
wait,
me.
no,
It was just a
for clarifying.
cruel joke.
So before we tell the story,
No,
I
tell it.
was researching identity theft, And identity theft is not a crime until you actually steal someone's information and use it as your own. And so we were not using anyone's information.
Pictures are information.
No, it's not.
And you used it as your own.
I'll start with the story, okay?
No, let me
Or
tell.
you want to tell your perspective?
Okay, so my perspective is I'm just sitting at the lunch table. All right. And Brenson was on his phone. We haven't had Brenson on the podcast. He's in our friend group. He's cool.
He's tall. Very.
He has a decent number of women, all right, on his Snapchat. So he sends a picture and he goes, "This girl just saved your snap and chat. She asked for your snap. Do you want her?" I'm like, is she attractive? And he's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Heck yeah, I want that Snapchat." And so I add her. Whatever, we're talking. I didn't say anything like inappropriate or anything. I just said some like cornball riz, right? We're not gonna say the cornball because I'm not gonna tell.
No, we gotta say it, bro.
No,
We gotta say it. We gotta
listen,
say
I'm not gonna say the reference to what thicker than a Snicker is.
Okay.
Because that's
Okay, yeah.
right. That's fair.
Yippee.
Yeah, I said yippee, which I say yippee in
No,
most conversations. They claim I don't.
I know you don't.
Text conversations, I do.
Okay, maybe a text conversation.
I didn't really know what to say because I felt like that was just like a cornball thing to do, to be like, "I'm back," and I said like yippee or something, cornball, whatever. It wasn't my finest moment. I'm not proud of it. And then basically whatever.
Yeah.
Eventually she's like,
So she
how
was
old
sending
are you?
like mirror pictures and stuff, right?
She sent like 2. We were just like
Yeah.
talking about like random stuff, like what sports, whatever.
Yeah.
And like skiing. And then she's like, "Wait, how old are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm 16. She's like, "Oh, I'm 18. Don't want to catch a case." Blocks me. So the whole time.
No, okay, no,
Wait. Oh, she was like, so her Snap score was only 5,000, and her TikTok didn't have like very many followers and not very many posts. And so I like
All the
she's
posts
like
were
she's
recent,
like
too.
"Oh, I just got a new phone, couldn't remember any of my logins," which made perfect sense to me. Like, I had to make new accounts. 5,000 Snap score. All right. So then she's like, "Whatever, don't want to catch a case," unadded me. It was like literally like probably 6 hours after I added her, she unadds me.
So now I get to tell the story from my perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were sitting in U.S. history one day. Me and Brenton sitting near each other, and he looked over at me. Oh, there's a woman who sits in between us. She was gone. Brenton looked over at me and said, "Caleb, how long do you think it would take until we could catfish Max?" And I was like, I think we could catfish him for sure. And he's like, "So how do we do this? Like, do we get a different account?" I'm like, "We'll just slow process. We'll make accounts, and over the course of a very long time, we'll
Build up a snap score.
we'll build up a snap score, and we'll get him to we'll catfish him." And so it started. Brenton made a just random Snapchat account, and then this girl had to have a face, and so we scrolled through social media trying to find someone who would work.
She was a baddie. She was way out of my
She was
league.
attractive.
This
Yeah.
was 2 months ago.
This was
when I wasn't bald.
Yeah, so this was in early January that we started.
Oh, wait. Can I do something really
Yeah.
quickly? We're just doing a little hair growth check. We're gonna, through the podcast, we're gonna watch the hair growth because it was the 2 days after the first one. As you can already tell, you can't see it to my scalp anymore,
No, you
so it
can't.
is growing.
No, you
Oh.
kind of
Yeah, you kind of.
Never mind. It is growing though. It is definitely longer.
Okay, so middle early January, and we scrolled through social media, and we found one girl who was absolutely beautiful. And then it turns out she was actually from like Rapid, so we couldn't use that girl.
Oh.
Did Branson get her snap?
Brenton had like her social media somehow.
Absolutely beautiful.
Actually, it was. I was like, I knew we knew her somehow. You sent him one of her TikToks.
Oh.
The chick that we picked out, you had already
Was
sent
it-
him.
Can you believe this? Would you
Let's just
remember
talk
the name
about
if I
that
told
Something
you?
with
this
an
one
M.
after.
You had just sent her one of her TikToks. Or sent him one of her TikToks.
I found one.
Yeah, so I go and I start searching generic girls' names. And so I get to Gracie. Find a girl named Gracie. I'm like, you know what? She's not so amazingly attractive that Max will think that this is completely a catfish. But she's attractive and she has enough social media that we can
Borrow videos.
we can borrow videos.
It seems highly illegal.
No, because we used a different name, Sophia. And so we took Sophia and we created a Snapchat and a TikTok, and we took pictures from this girl's TikTok and Instagram, and so not reposted some TikToks, but like screen recorded and uploaded some TikToks. And Brenson took pictures from her Instagram to make stickers to send to you.
Yeah, because that's something where you can do it without
Yep.
saving in chat
Yep.
automatically.
Yep. And so we built the snap score up to about 5,000. Our idea, and we did 5,000 in 2 days.
That is what's crazy. 5,000. So the only way 5,000 they had, so our whole friend group sits at a lunch table.
Yep.
They had every single person on Snapchat at that lunch table. They had them just constantly snapping her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half of them, she was like 2 on their best friend list.
Yeah. She got on mine for sure.
This was like crazy that none of them
Yeah.
spilled or
Yeah.
anything.
So we all multi-snapped her.
That was great.
And then she would multi-snap us all at once and multi-snap us all at once. It was Brenson. And so
It was just pictures of Brenton.
in about 2 days, we got a snap score of 5,000. And Brenson was like, I think it's time to pull the trigger, guys. I'm like, no, wait, we'll get it to like 50. Because we were going so quick. Just get it to 50 and then it'll be like actually convincing. And he started it anyway. He did the thing at the lunch table. And over the course of the whole time, he was filling us in with the yippee and
Dude, I literally said not to say the second part. Bleep it. Bleep it. Bleep it or I'm
Okay,
exposing
I
you
will.
right now to everybody, your mom and dude, shut up, Evan. Now he has to cut more.
Max,
No, honestly, I'm watching this and if you don't cut it,
yeah, I know. I will.
you're cooked.
I will. But what was going through your mind when you decided to say that?
I was just like,
You thought it was
well, she called me cute like 15 times. I was running out of responses. I wasn't just gonna say thank you 15 times. I was just like, I couldn't really think of anything else to say, so I was just like,
Forgot that we
How do you
repeat
know?
it.
you know, I'm not proud of it. It's just something that happened. But
Max, it probably
Okay,
happens
so
to
the
the
thing
best
that
of
we're
us.
bleeping out, it's not like anything.
No,
that-
It's not
no, it's not
inappropriate. It's just
inappropriate.
embarrassing and Max
Because
doesn't want it to.
it is just.
it is very
It is
embarrassing.
cornball.
It is.
But Brenson actually thinks it was kind of risical, in his
Well,
professional
it's-
opinion. Tanner, you be quiet. I'll expose you too on the podcast. All right.
Hi guys.
So there's your shooting.
I think blackmail's illegal if I remember
No,
right.
blackmail is not illegal when you're 16. And I'm not asking for money. I'm just telling him that secret for secret, you know?
Is
Sorry.
that not the definition of blackmail?
No, blackmail is like, give me $1 million or I'm telling.
And that's
the
how we
Senate
catfished
that-
Max.
That was just like, that's
That was
just
great.
mean.
That was
You know?
great.
And I
It
think
was- I
if it
felt-
had happened to most of the other people in our friend group, like Caleb, you specifically, if it had happened to you, you wouldn't talk to us for like a month.
No.
You would be
No.
so mad.
No, I wouldn't be.
Hold on. My mom's calling me.
Okay.
Stacia Peters just sent me his
Hello?
text.
What is this for?
Okay, so
What is it?
it's for the Easter morning breakfast.
Oh,
I isn't
okay.
helping with that.
Okay, anyways, back
Yeah,
to the
so,
podcast.
No, I don't think I would have. I wouldn't have been that upset. I would have been mad, but the whole time I felt horrible for Max. But I'm like, you know what? I was just.
You know what? We've
Let's
already
just
made
do
it this far. Let's
Yeah.
keep being mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
It's fine. I'm over it.
Pretty sure that's what the Romans did.
You're not over her though.
So she was bad.
Dude, It was 6 hours.
You got attached already.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you got on the game. We were playing Fortnite, and you got on and told us about this beautiful girl.
No, I was just like, guys, it's over. She was 18. That's
No,
literally
we
what I
played
said.
before he ended it, and you were like,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is a crazy poll. Cause I was like, this girl wants me and she's bad. Like I had reason to be like, I wasn't attached, but I was like kind of amazed that, you know,
Dumbfounded.
I was dumbfounded.
yeah,
And,
it was a little mean.
I think you guys would be too if like the
No.
baddest girl of the bloodline adds you, calls
I
you
would-
cute. You're like, yes.
As soon as I
And then-
realized it was one of you guys, I'd laugh. I'd think that's funny.
Well, no, the thing I'm still mad about it is how many people you guys told and
Yeah,
involved.
I didn't involve anybody else.
Yeah, like Brenson involved someone who I don't really frick with him too much, but and he like still makes fun of me. Like the first words I've said to him in like a year were like he was just like.
Yeah, now
was
I
just
know
like-
who you're talking about.
I was just like, dude, shut up.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
That's all right though. I don't think any of us really have passionate feelings for this kid on the pod. Nick sure doesn't. Me and Nick are aligned with our beef.
Has he been on the pod before?
No.
Oh.
Oh, it's not the person I was thinking of.
The other person we are thinking of also has thrown some shade about it, and I'm just like, dude. Cause like he reposts random like Instagram thoughts on his story thinking it's Riz. This kid, and he makes fun of me for it, and I'm just like, dude. I've seen the things your exes post on their stories about can't handle this.
Anyways,
That's crazy.
we
Dude,
are
how do
gonna
you
take
I've
that
seen it.
screenshot.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
we're going to take a pivot from this negative subject, and we are going to say thank you guys for all the positive comments.
Love and
Oh
support.
yes.
That was fun to read through. I read through most of them.
I would also like to apologize for the curse word in the last video. Caleb said, "Yeah, I'm gonna cut it out," and then didn't.
Well,
One naughty word is fine.
We
As
have
long
no
as it's
sponsors
not
now.
too
We lost
naughty.
all our socks.
we're
did-
PG-13.
That'll work.
We are all 13.
We are all
I'll
above
do-
for 13.
Wafer's 12 though, so.
I think we're all. How old are you, Evan?
The way that Tanner,
11.
Blazes.
No.
the way that Tanner
15.
glazes his senior friends is actually crazy.
Yeah, Tanner. I think you're gonna be pretty
Lonely
sad
next
once
year?
they leave.
I'm gonna be very
Not
sad
lonely.
next year.
Well, you kind of just. It's not that like they're your only friends. It's that you just actively just choose them first. You know. It's not that like none of us like want to hang out with you. It's just that you would rather hang out with them than us. So that's why you might be lonely.
I'm gonna
It's
be
your own
lonely.
doing, I would say.
During cross, I'm gonna be so sad.
lonely.
Yeah.
I'm lonely.
It's gonna be a very lonely house at my house. I will have my own bathroom though.
Okay, that's gonna be pretty.
For
cool.
context, his brother's a senior this year.
Yeah.
And Tanner glazes him.
I run with him, and that's why it's gonna be lonely because I
There's
won't
some
have anybody
breaks.
to run with.
You have Brenny.
Oh yeah, Brenny. I forgot about Brenny. I like Brenny.
We should get Brenny on the pod. He'll talk about his sunshine. LeBron's,
Sure, Mason Bueller was asking.
Yeah, he was like, "You ever need a guest? Hit me up." Oh, we haven't even had Devin on, have we?
Golden boy.
I think I might just have to expose Caleb now.
Why?
Gibbs
Well,
like about every
we're
bad
beefing
thing
it.
ever did.
Okay. Old me.
And we're back on the
No,
subject.
we don't have to. No,
Well,
no,
this
no,
is
no,
a good-
no, it's fine. It's fine.
No.
Diff.
No. You'll get some parents
fine.
watch this. You'll get clowned.
No, it's fine.
No.
We clown
Caleb,
you,
Caleb.
Max.
I just
Caleb,
wanna say-
stop. No, think. No, stop.
All right.
We don't have to. We don't. Maybe one day when we're like
30.
in like 2 years.
All right, on our cross team, we were arguing, or our track team, we were arguing about something. Sorry, I'm addicted to
Thank you.
acting like sketch.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's bad.
so annoying.
You
I'm
did it
addicted to
all
acting
day.
like
You did
country.
it all day last Thursday.
Yeah.
It got
Anyways,
pretty annoying pretty quick.
what was I saying? Oh, some guy was trying to convince me that having a knife that you can throw in a fight is better than having a sword.
No.
And that is outlandish. In
Wow.
If I had a ballistic knife from Call of Duty, I'd
only
keep that
one
over
knife
sword.
or like throwing knives?
a singular knife.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna
theoretically,
miss
if you're a good
If you're
shot,
really good, with
you
it,
can just hit him from distance. And
The
that's,
average-
that's
but
the fight over.
The average person isn't hitting from distance.
The average person isn't swinging a broadsword.
It's not a broadsword. It's just like a regular.
Like a
I'm gonna
katana.
come out with the Claymore, Caleb, and they're done. I'm just gonna pull out a Claymore.
Just a tactical claymore, stick it, like
Yeah.
hold it.
See, I think you get one of those maces that you like fill with oil and light on fire, and then you burn yourself.
I definitely burn myself. I'd
Dude.
give myself 3rd-degree.
I would-
It would take like
He's
6
looking
years.
like
You just have to like
Two-Face.
practice with water for like 6 years. Have you seen that? Was it a Reddit story?
Yeah.
About a guy who was like the master weapon or whatever.
Yeah.
I watched that whole thing. I was
I
sad
did
they didn't
too.
have him like fighting anyone.
I know.
And I couldn't find a part 2.
Sometimes I get lost in those Reddit stories, honestly.
Do you have Reddit stories on your For You page, Caleb?
Sometimes, yeah.
Tanner, do you?
Half of those are
Yeah.
fake, though.
Sorry
most of them are
for
fake.
the shorter-ish than normal episode, but we got things to do.
Like if they,
Places to
eat.
be.
We got places to be. We are
Food to
students.
Student
We're
athletes.
student
of that.
athletes, as Noise would say.
So thank you for watching this episode of Your Local Teens. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, tell your family.
Pets.
Dogs. What dogs are
Tell your
pets.
grandma.
Grandpa,
Hi,
too.
Grandma.
Don't forget Grandpa.
And the first past U.S. president to comment on this gets a cookie.
U.S. president.
Yep. If you're a past U.S.
Bill
president,
Clinton.
the first former U.S. president that comments on this episode,
What if Joe Biden comments?
Obama.
He
Yeah.
doesn't get a cookie.
he's
Because he's
currently
not
the president.
former, he's current.
True.
You can get a cookie. I'll ship it straight to you. So, peace.
And I know that I probably deserve it. And yeah, I know that you probably don't care at all. I see your lies perfectly surface. And now I see your face everywhere I walk. And now I know that our love wasn't perfect. And now I know you weren't my all in all. Well, tell me, girl,